The iPhone 17 Pro's actual SIM card slots supposedly shown in leaked photographs. The iPhone 17 Pro and Pro Max had lately been speculated to drop the actual SIM card slot altogether on a global scale. However, today a new rumor arrives to counter this assumption. A tipster over on X has submitted the photographs you can see, which reportedly represent the iPhone 17 Pro's SIM card slot. Thus, the Pro and Pro Max will definitely still include a physical slot, at least in some areas. That is, of course, if this rumor pans out, we cannot independently verify that what we're seeing it here is actually the iPhone 17 Pro's SIM card slot. So as always, take all of this with a pinch of salt. The iPhone 17 Pro is also reported to start at 256 gigs of storage and boast relocated antennas for improved and more dependable reception. Its long-rumored revamped camera island has most recently been confirmed by casemaker brand. Next, the iPhone 17 Pro Max's internal design with metal battery has allegedly leaked. Alleged photos of the iPhone 17 Pro Max's internal design have leaked, allowing a potential view inside the handset before it is introduced by Apple next month. The photographs were shared by the account U1122 this week in a blog post on the Korean site Naver. The account collects Apple rumors and leaks, so it is likely not the original source of the photographs. In any event, it is unlikely that these photographs are showing actual CAD files from Apple, but they still might provide an accurate glimpse at what is rumored. The photos suggest that the iPhone 17 Pro Max will apparently contain a metal-covered battery, as previously rumored. There will supposedly be two versions of the battery, with the L-shaped one in the image to be used in iPhone 17 Pro devices that still have a real SIM card slot. The battery is expected to be more rectangular in iPhone 17 Pro models that lack a physical SIM card slot, such as those sold in the United States. The metal cover would help to dissipate heat created by the battery. Apple already employs a metal-covered battery in the iPhone 16 Pro, but the ordinary iPhone 16, iPhone 16 Plus, and iPhone 16 Pro Max batteries still have black foil coverings. The batteries in the iPhone 16 and iPhone 16 Plus use a form of glue that can be loosened using low-voltage electrical current from a 9-volt battery or another power source. Another leaker identified as Magent Bu thinks the iPhone 17 Pro and iPhone 17 Pro Max batteries will also be removable in the same manner. The pictures also show the iPhone 17 Pro Max with a significantly greater camera bump compared to prior generations, as widely predicted by this point. You can also view the position of the MagSafe system and the charging port. Overall, the image does not reveal anything that has not already been rumored by this time, but it does assist to support expectations. Apple is anticipated to launch the iPhone 17 series in less than a month from now. The iPhone 17 Air, on the other hand, is one of the several new iPhones predicted for reveal at an upcoming reported Apple September event. The iPhone 17 Air could end up being the most enticing model the company introduces in years. I've been keeping track on all the rumors and leaks, so while it's unlikely we'll see big changes between now and its reveal, there are still ways Apple might make it a more enticing thin phone. I know there are areas where we could see concessions, but I'll show how the iPhone 17 Air could still thrive where the Galaxy S25 Edge failed. Here's how. Since I'm a photography person, I'm particularly interested in the cameras rumored to accompany the iPhone 17 Air, or should I say camera? While I'm a bit lenient about Apple's decision to give the iPhone 16e a single-back camera, it feels wrong to do it with the iPhone 17 Air. So far, the speculations claim that it will have a single 48MP camera on the back, which isn't appetizing when you're used to a triple camera system. This might be an area where I might declare the S25 Edge is better than the iPhone 17 Air, but Apple can yet surprise us. There's no disputing that the iPhone 17 Air is likely to be a fantastic feat of engineering for a modern handset. So far, it looks like it's going to be slimmer than the Galaxy S25 Edge, with speculations of it being as thin as 5.5mm. In comparison, the S25 Edge clocks in at 5.8mm. As I've highlighted in my Galaxy S25 Edge review, the biggest concession to designing a tiny phone is that battery life is greatly reduced. A slimmer phone means less area for a battery, eventually resulting in a substantially shorter battery life. However, Apple may squash any battery drain issues with the iPhone 17 Air by looking at what the current iOS 26 beta offers. I'm hopeful that the iPhone 17 Air ends up taking the same $899 price point that the current iPhone 16 Plus maintains in Apple's range. However, I'm not as hopeful about it given the price of the S25 Edge and Galaxy Z Fold 7. There are reports that the iPhone 17 Air could end up being even more pricey than the iPhone 17 Pro Max. Hopefully, that's not true because it would have an even tougher time convincing people, myself included. Realistically, Apple could fit the Air in between the iPhone 17 Pro and 17 Pro Max, which would place it at $1,099, assuming Apple maintains its pricing structure from before. This would put it in direct competition with the Galaxy S25 Edge, but a higher price point still wouldn't make it a deal-breaker. Even though I'm all about the greatest inexpensive phones, I would be amazed if there aren't promotions for the iPhone 17 Air at launch to cut down its price. Nearly every major carrier will provide some form of deal, because that's been their regular routine with every major phone introduction. Take the iPhone 16 Pro Max last year, when it fell down in price to a penny less than a month after its launch. Sure, you'll have to sign off on some form of phone plan, but the end result was buying a new iPhone on the cheap. This may happen for the iPhone 17 Air, so I'm not too worried about a higher price point. It would only really affect people buying the phone outright. So that's all we know for now. We'll be sure to keep you updated as soon as we have more information. Thanks for watching.